Howdy folks, hear that? That's the sound of no wind. It's a bit overcast, but it's still a great day. I have here in my hot little hand a Runcam Eagle, sent to me by Runcam for the review, so thanks very much Runcam, that's awesome. I've already unpacked it by the way. Now traditionally the better quality FPV cameras have been CCD sensors, and the cheaper ones like this one here have been CMOS sensors. And CCD sensors have been able to handle the varying light conditions a lot better than a CMOS camera. But interesting, all good quality digital cameras use CMOS sensors. It's only in security cameras and FPV cameras that the CCD sensor does a better job. Now the Runcam Eagle actually has a CMOS sensor in a bit of a shift, but apparently the inbuilt electronics and programming have improved the dynamic range of this CMOS sensor in the Runcam Eagle. This camera is all about wideness. It's got a very wide angle lens. It is 16:9 aspect ratio, whereas pretty much all other security cameras or FPV cameras are 4:3 aspect ratio. And it has wide dynamic range too. And I'm going to demonstrate this by comparing the cheap CMOS sensor camera to the Runcam Eagle. So first up I have the cheap CMOS camera on the Bixler, and we'll take it for a fly. Now, it's not doing too badly, but if I look up at the sky you can see how dark the ground goes. Down at the ground and the sky blows out. It's okay when you're sort of looking only down at the ground. Up at the sky, everything else goes dark. Now this is a 4:3 camera, and on the screen I've got it set to 4:3, which is great. In my goggles I can't set it to 4:3, so it's stretched out horizontally. And I would much prefer a non-stretched image, being a photographer. Bit fast there. So now here's the Runcam Eagle, and you should be able to see it on the screen that it's in full 16:9 wide field view. Same here, beautiful. And I've got high dynamic range on, and you can see how the clouds, there's plenty of detail, ground, there's plenty of detail all the time. And look at that, you've got full detail in the sky, nice rich colours in the ground all at the same time, no going dark or light. That's awesome. Now there is, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but the image is fairly highly sharpened, so you get these shimmery lines everywhere on edges. You can turn that down, it doesn't need to be that high, which gets rid of the shimmery edges. Oh, this is a sensational view. Gosh. I usually don't like high dynamic range images in photography. I think it's often overdone, but this is an application where it is absolutely perfect. Look at the detail. You can see contrast and colour in every part of the scene. Stunning. And especially with these goggles that are stuck on 16:9 aspect ratio, this camera suits it perfectly. Oh, it looks like someone's turning up. I wonder who that is. Gosh, this is a beautiful view. I hope you can see it. Oh, there comes the train. Let's go. Yes, I think I need to turn down the sharpness. You can alter the sharpness on the edges or the main picture as well. Oh, this is the best FPV view I've ever seen. Stunning. Bring it in for a landing and see if we can change the sharpness. The Bixler keeps gliding. So here's a little demo of turning the wide dynamic range on and off. This is quite stunning. So wide dynamic range is on now, and it's off there now. See how with the bright sun behind, everything else is in shadow. Turn it on and you get shadow detail as well as highlight detail. Okay. I've turned the sharpness right down to 2. Turned the saturation down a little bit. Save and exit. There we go. So that looks much better to me now. I've turned the edge sharpness and the other sharpness down to 2. There's less of the shimmery lines. I've turned the saturation down a fair bit as well, just to give it more natural looking colours. And that is a very, very pleasing image to me. Undistorted. Can look around the screen like I'm in an IMAX theatre. Enjoy the scenery while I'm flying. Just beautiful. This is without a doubt the best FPV experience I've had. I could do this all day. Perfect with these goggles because they're stuck on 16:9. This is the way it should be. So this camera is quite expensive. It's up around the $80 Australian mark, but it is really worth it. This is stunning. Thanks very much Runcam for providing it for the review. Now go away, I'm going to keep flying. This is too much fun. Thanks for watching.